it's that time of year again in Nottingham for the Green Hustle 2026. It seems to be a lot smaller than I remember from last year, but let's take a look around. The Nottingham Puppet Festival. I wonder what that's all about. Might take a look at that. Later. It's currently, looking at the council house clock, it's about 10 to 12. It's getting reasonably busy. I might have to disappear from this area. I don't want to get another copyright strike from YouTube. I seem to be collecting them. I have more copyright strikes than I do loose change in my pocket at the moment, but anyway. What have we got here? There's a market, I'm guessing items, clothes items. Made out of recycled material, or maybe just second user stuff. Might have a look at that a little bit later. What have we got over here? Oh, lots of plants. Do like plants. Wow, look at this, what a brilliant idea. It's a long time since I saw as many trees as close together in the market square as this. I wonder what this is all about. Blue trees in the middle of the market square. There used to be a lot of them apparently.
Yeah, well, we are part of Sherwood Forest historically, but also technically this still is part of the Sherwood Forest landscape. And so it felt fitting to kind of bring trees back into the middle of the city for people to enjoy.
I think it's a great idea, a pop-up forest. I've never seen that idea before at a festival.
Yeah.
Maybe I've not been around enough.
Well, no, I think it's a wonderful idea, especially in the kind of heat of an urban environment. It makes a huge difference to sat where we are right now compared to being stood outside.
So you're working on some sort of collaborative project then?
Yes, so this is a collaboration between Woodland Trust, Sherwood Forest Trust and the Green Hustle event. So this is kind of Adam Pickering's kind of brainchild.
And is the Woodland Trust a national?
Yes, we're a national conservation charity, and Sherwood Forest Trust is a local charity that we work quite closely with.
So what's the idea of Sherwood's Living Legends then? If you can just explain a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we are just kicking off our development stage thanks to generous funding from Heritage Lottery, and this is about systematically recording ancient and veteran trees across the historic extent of what Sherwood Forest once was. So obviously I think people will know of the major oak and the major concentration of ancients there, but the wider landscape, which stretches from Nottingham up to Worksop and Retford, will have been historically part of Sherwood Forest, and we want to know where all of those remnant ancient and veterans are so we can map them and work to conserve them.
And there are lots of pockets of trees. You see these, I mean, as an example, Moor Bridge, they've got their little sort of nature reserve. There's lots of little pockets all over the county, isn't there?
There is, yes. Yeah, no, I think we're really lucky, and what's really important from a kind of conservation perspective is understanding how these pockets link up and looking at kind of creating better connectivity across our landscape.
Is there any sort of protection on certain areas? I know, for example, I went down to the St Anne's allotments on Wednesday. That's a heritage.
Yes.
Heritage site. I think it's grade 2. Are there any sort of protection on groups of trees in Nottingham apart from obviously the major oak?
Yeah, so fortunately the major oak sits in a triple SI, so it's a site of special scientific interest.
Yeah.
But actually I think most people will be surprised that our ancient trees have absolutely no legal protection unless they sit in designated sites like that. And this is something we as an organisation are really calling for, because it means that we're losing these trees from our landscape at an increasing rate, and that these are really rare, irreplaceable habitats that we need to be protecting.
Well, that's right. I mean, once the tree goes, you can't replace it overnight, can you?
Absolutely
You're probably
not.
talking about a lifetime.
These are habitats that have taken hundreds and hundreds of years to form, and they're complex, and a lot of them come from a connectivity to a time when our landscapes were very different. So a tree that you plant today is not going to have the same kind of biodiversity value as a tree that's already 1,000 years old.
Lou, you're giving away trees for a little bit of information. How does that work?
We are. So we have a little quick survey with just 5 questions, because we want to know people's understanding and value of ancient trees, and whether they know how close their closest ancient tree is as well. And in return, they get a free tree. We've got a choice of 2. We've got dogwood or hawthorn. We've gone for shrub species.
Gone for what species?
Shrubs.
Oh, right, okay.
So they're not too big, because obviously, we're in Nottingham city centre. Not everyone has much space to plant a tree, so an oak tree wouldn't have been suitable.
No.
But both of these would be suitable in pots as well as planted in a garden.
Can you grow a tree keep a tree in a sort of bucket or a largest pot there?
You can keep them in a pot, yeah. I mean, the main thing is making sure that their roots aren't too constrained in there. But absolutely, so you might want to kind of grow the size of the pot over time. But certainly they'll grow happily in a pot.
Yeah, because isn't it? I remember years ago when I was at school that the diameter of the leaves on the tree, I'm sure I read somewhere that on certain trees the roots are twice that. Is that right, or is that a bit of a myth? Yeah,
well, you know what, a lot of people think that the roots of a tree are a mirror image of the tree above ground, below ground, but actually it's not. It's more like a wine glass. So you have the tree above ground, and then the roots really kind of disperse in a flat kind of pattern away from the tree. That's the kind of pattern for roots.
Hence why some walls get pushed up or foundations get damaged in properties.
Yeah, exactly.
The Nottingham Growing Network. I wonder what that's all about.
The Nottingham Growing Network is an umbrella organisation which supports all of the community gardens throughout Nottingham, of which at the moment we have 36 that are signed up to the network.
Okay, and you mentioned the Meadows. Was it Meadows Community Garden?
Yeah, so each of the community gardens are independent organisations. I work for Arkwright Meadows Community Gardeners in the Meadows.
So you sort of look after, is it like a collective?
Yes, we are like a collective, and it's a really fantastic organisation. We've just got some new funding from the lottery, so we're expanding. We're going to recruit a coordinator. We have now a website where you can go on and find out where your local community garden is, and then if you want to get involved in growing or learning about growing or community activities, then your local community garden is a brilliant place to go to find out about that.
And I'm sure you've got socials.
We've just got a new website. If you Google Nottingham Growing Network, you'll be able to find it.
That looks interesting, Rachel. What's that all about then?
Okay, so each year we have a massive summer extravaganza, we call it. It's a big community festival with loads of people coming to the gardens and enjoying free music, free workshops, free family activities. It's a really fantastic thing. This year we're in partnership with Community, which you may know, who are a big Nottingham organisation. And we've got a full programme. We've got 2 stages of music and loads of stuff going off. So if you're free on the 4th of July, come down to Arkwright Meadows Community Gardens because it's going to be a fantastic day out.
Independence Day.
Yes.
I believe, 4th of July.
And it's all free.
Yeah. And whereabouts are you?
Okay, we're actually in the Meadows. We're just behind the Bridges shopping centre in the Meadows.
Oh, I know it.
So if you walk past the station and keep going,
past the subway.
Yes, you will hit Arkwright Meadows Community Gardens.
I look forward to it. That's my July the 4th sorted out.
Fantastic. Yes, we'd love to welcome you.
Thank you. Cheers.
And it's got some information about
Tracy from the
Nice to
Windmill.
see you.
Yeah, fancy seeing you here again. I've just noticed these recipe from the community garden.
That's right. So Nottingham Growing Network were commissioned to work with schools.
Right.
And part of what we're doing is helping schools think about what you can grow and what you can eat. And these are all recipes based on the different things we might grow and what you can then do with it to make it taste delicious. And all the community gardens have contributed, but we're giving them away to anybody who would like them.
Oh, I might take one.
Please do,
I'll
please
be able
do.
to, I'll be able to eat then.
Yeah.
What's the other?
Well, that's just our leaflet. So that
that's very
shows you all about us.
jazzy, yeah.
And we've got a big notice board up there to just show you our current things. So our current main thing is that we're doing our live lunches starting middle of this month. So you come down and you'll get yoga under a lunch.
Yeah, that's on a Thursday.
That's
Still on Thursday. Yeah.
Usually if you come down about 11 you'll get your yoga and then you get your lunch after that.
Yeah.
And just a half hour, you do two sittings.
I mean, it's a great environment.
Oh, well, I liked it,
Isn't it? I mean, I've been down a few times, done a bit of video, which are on the screen right now.
Very much so,
It's just a proper community feel, isn't
Well, we
it?
believe so. I mean, if you want to come down and really enjoy the community bit, we're having our next big community day on the 12th of July, which is our Feel Good Garden Party. It's Sunday from 12 until 4. And there'll be all sorts of fun things going on, and we will be just
that's
enjoying
on a Sunday,
ourselves.
Isn't it?
Is, that's right.
Guessing,
It's easier to park for us on a Sunday. So that's why we do that.
How's the allotment going anyway? All the garden?
Really well.
When I came down, I think probably must have been. I might have come down January time. I know at the time you got the new plot next door.
Yeah, that's right. So we're working away on that. So we've now got a session on a Thursday afternoon which is all about mending and fixing.
Oh right, okay.
With Ben from Guidance and Growth.
Yeah.
Who's also now started a tool library at the Lenton Centre. So I don't know if you've seen him. He's over one of the black tents over near the
tool library.
Yes, such a good idea.
Yeah, brilliant.
Because obviously there's a lot of things. You don't need your own wallpaper stripper. You don't need your own power drill more than a few times a year normally. So much better to borrow it.
Is that bench still standing that I?
Oh yes, it's looking very
down?
good. No, it's looking very good. And it's been moved to a shady place at the moment,
Right,
obviously.
okay.
And then we've rebuilt a lot of the beds, so nearly everything's looking gorgeous. So much is planted up, and we've still got a bit more planting up to do, but it's looking good.
And I remember I was last speaking to you. You did mention that people can have an input and have their, put their ideas forward. And
Very
I
much
believe
so,
the guy with put the pinhole cameras up, was that?
Yes, so that's all happening.
Public suggestion. So you
and
really do take people's
we absolutely do.
suggestions on board.
Yes,
don't you?
so we grow what people have asked us to grow.
Yeah.
So for example, we've got red amaranth, which you'll see seeds for here, which is the Bengali main amaranth that we have. So we've got that. We're growing Pakistani sweet corn this year.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, we've got tomatillo for our Mexican volunteer,
Right.
which apparently is what should be in green salsa, rather than tomatoes.
Yeah.
We're growing aubergines because we have a Palestinian volunteer who likes her aubergines. So we're always trying to do that. And then I love pumpkin, but I was told I grow too many pumpkins, so we're growing a lot more butternut squash and courgettes this year.
Right.
But yeah, we do try, and we try to do activities people want as well. So there's going to be a workshop on salads coming up on the last Saturday of the month, I think it is.
Okay.
But if I can give you the correct thing for that.
Anyway, I'm going to pop down, Tracy.
Yeah, please do. Come and see us.
We're going to find out a lot more about this.
Yeah, that'd be
in the
fantastic.
Next few weeks.
Yeah, we look forward to it.
We do. We're in. Okay.
Erin, the Notts Wildlife Trust, you've been around for a while.
Yeah, this is one of our favourite events of the year. We've been coming to the Green Hustle right from the start. It's brilliant to actually talk to people right across the city. Some of the events we've been to in the past, maybe with a green theme, the audience is quite already switched on. The beauty of Green Hustle is people are out in the city for the shopping or with family, and they just come across the event. Gives us a chance to talk to new people. It's so community focused. We absolutely love it. There's so many. We meet so many friends here as well, and we get to talk to new people from right across the city.
I mean, it is a destination event for people like me, for example. But you just catch the passing trade, and on a wonderful day like this, what more can you ask for?
We absolutely do. Nature's in trouble, and people like ourselves at the Wildlife Trust, we can't solve that on our own. And we need more people to take action for nature. And something like the Green Hustle is brilliant because it's all about demonstrating the things that people are already doing and showing people that you can make a difference. And also, because of the timing of Green Hustle, it's a perfect time for us to talk about our 30 Days Wild campaign, where every year we encourage people to do something linked to nature every day through June. And really, that's about taking time for yourself to notice what's around you, almost giving yourself permission to switch off, connect with nature, and just try and sort of block out that hustle and bustle of life. But it's a really good time, so all the way through June, and you can still sign up for a free online pack.
And have you got any other sort of projects that you're working on after that? Or?
Yeah, we're busy right across the county. This year particularly, we're celebrating 60 years of Attenborough Nature Reserve. It's 60 years this year. It was opened by Sir David Attenborough in 1966. So it sort of stretches right back, and the opening of Attenborough is so interconnected with the formation of the Notts Wildlife Trust. The two are very difficult to separate out. And then at the other end of the county, we're delivering £1 million project to promote natural flood management. So we're actually using nature to help protect businesses and homes from flooding. So we're literally working length and breadth of the county on a whole range of different initiatives.
How does that work in a short sort of...
Essentially, the climate is changing. Flooding is becoming more frequent. We're getting more rainfall, concentrated rainfall, and you can try and keep building engineering solutions to that, but that gets more and more expensive. What we're trying to do is to reconnect rivers with their natural floodplains, actually try to create more capacity within floodplains. So on a very basic level, it's sometimes about creating ponds alongside a river channel so you actually hold the water, or actually slowing the water in channel. So you're actually sort of letting rivers do what rivers traditionally have done, whereas over the last 100 years we've tried to move the water away quicker, but with climate change that's becoming more and more difficult. So actually learning from nature and actually helping nature help us.
Yeah, and of course doing it that way rather than a fixed engineering project, you've got the nature spin-offs, haven't you?
It's a win in management speak. It's a win-win. So you get the habitat benefit. You also sometimes you create a new area where people can connect with nature, and also sometimes you can actually get on with those projects quicker, and sometimes they're actually cheaper as well. But we've never done anything on this scale before. It is a major project, so it has got to provide some protection for the homes and businesses, but we definitely think that nature is part of the solution.
If people are more interested in the Nottinghamshire Wildlife Trust, how can they find you?
Yeah, we're all across socials, but if you just go to nottinghamshirewildlife.org on the internet, you'll get all of our links. There's a particular page about 30 Days Wild, which is current, and a particular page about the Natural Flood Management Project as well.
It's getting quite busy here now. It's about 15 minutes away before Little John, that's the name of the council house clock, strikes 1. I've just found this place, the Library of No Returns. Wonder what that's all about.
You both want it. I'll tell you what. Why don't one of you have this one?
Yeah, I think that one's good for the upgrade.
Richard, the Library of No Returns.
Yes.
Brilliant name. What's that all about?
So, Experian's been working with the National Literacy Trust for about 6 years, and what we did back then was look at literacy need right across the UK, and created the UK's first literacy index to help identify where the hotspots and the needs were in terms of kids' reading skills and access to books. And over the last few years, we've been working in a multitude of different ways with National Literacy Trust, and over the last few months we've bought 4,500 books to give out to kids in those areas of greatest need across the UK.
Oh, brilliant idea, and obviously great for the community involvement that Experian is part of.
Yeah, it's, we're very, very proud to be based here in Nottingham, and having opportunities like an amazing festival like today.
Yeah.
It felt like a great opportunity to make these available.
Is it NG1 where you're?
We're NG2 Business
Sorry,
Park.
the tram goes
That's
by.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Next time I'm on the tram, I'll give you a wave.
yes, do that.
Jill, Pulp Friction, how did that come about then?
Okay, so the name describes what we do. It's a smoothie bike with a blender on the front, put the fruit in, pedal the bike, that creates the fruit pulp and the friction to make it into a smoothie. So it was somebody I used to work with gave us the name.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it. He came up with the idea and it's stuck.
And you've been going to...
We've been going since 2009. We started when Jessie, my daughter, was leaving college. She wanted a job in a posh restaurant.
Yeah.
Couldn't find a posh enough restaurant for her, or couldn't find a restaurant that would give her work experience. And so we saw the smoothie bike at the Robin Hood Festival at the Castle in 2009. And I just said to her, I think we could do that. So we got a bike. And then she and 2 of her friends and her brother just started taking it to youth clubs. One day she took it to a youth club and a guy said, bring it to my barbecue at the weekend and I'll give you 50 quid. So suddenly a nice hobby turned into what could potentially be a business. So she's now a trustee of the charity. We've created jobs for people. We run the canteen for the police and the fire headquarters at Burnt Stump, where we've created at least 4 part-time posts for learning disabled people. We do lots of events like this, just showcasing the skills that learning disabled people have got, and just get out there.
Well, keep it as well. Nothing better than pedalling your way out of the thirst.
Exactly.
So have you got a base?
So we've got a couple of bases. One is we've got a community cafe in Clifton called Pulp and Prints, and that's inside another charity's building. That charity's called Footprints, and they're on Church Drive in Clifton.
Okay, is that near the tram?
Yeah, right next at the top.
I know where you mean.
The top end, not far from the police station. And then we've got a base, like I said, we run the canteen at Burnt Stump, Sherwood Lodge for the fire and police. And then we've got a community hub on Bestwood Park Estate on Elm Bridge, just off Beckhampton Road. So
can we find out about you on the
We've got a website,
internet?
we've got social media.
What's your website then,
okay, so the website is www.pulpfrictioncio.org.uk, and on social media we're on Facebook and Instagram, and the address there is at Pulp Friction, don't forget the R, at Pulp Friction CIO.
Fantastic. And you've got you're on YouTube as well.
I've just remembered, yeah, we've got a YouTube channel, and I think that might be Pulp Friction CIO as well. Yeah.
Well, all the links are in the description below. And what a pleasure it's been to talk to you, Jill. And guess what I've got, beginning with T?
What?
H. I.
A thirst!
A thirst!
Let's quench it! Let's quench it!
Come on, then. Let's quench my thirst. Cheers, Jill.
Cheers!
I think I'm going to sit down a minute if it'll hold my weight. At least I haven't got far to fall with this chair. Oh, I like that. It's better than beer, this is. I hope you're listening, Fran and Mark. Yeah. This is really nice stuff.
So if you know it, if you don't know it, I'll tell you that there's a tutorial on YouTube for this dance. It's nice and slow, it takes you through all these steps. Here we go. You what? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I am if I could hear myself.
Pardon?
I am if I could hear myself.
I know, it's really loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm shouting at everyone.
Oh,
Are you the chap that films the Green Festival?
sorry?
Are you the chap that films the Green Festival?
Do you want your face in it? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah. Come on then. You hold that. Do it this way, because I'm trying to don't want that noise picking up. There we go. Okay. You need to turn it round. The frame's the wrong way round. Yeah, it does help. And it says you're sad. So look sad. There you go. Got no beer. No beer. Very sad. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Now this looks interesting. It's there's things in this tent, marquee, whatever you want to call it, where you can. There's things about training, things about learning, information about certain benefits, information about money, managing money. I never tend to have a lot of money. It all goes behind usually goes behind the bar somewhere. And then over here, more information about the Nottingham Environment and Climate Assembly. Whatever that is. It's definitely a sort of learning zone in here. Tell you what, they've got some sort of yoga or dance class going on, but it's been going on for about an hour now, and it is so bloody loud. There are stall holders each side of that who I've already spoken to. I want to go back and chat to them on video, but I can't hear a bloody word. What's that all about? Come on, organisers. Let's get this toned down a bit, for next year. It doesn't have to be that loud. Even got a water point here, look. So, yeah, if you are thirsty on this glorious afternoon, Saturday afternoon, the last Saturday in May here at the Green Hustle, then you can get yourself a glass of corporation water, and there's no wrong with it. There's nothing like a bit of people watching while you're keeping the line warm. Look at this! Look at this, knitted line. Tapiri edge. I can never say that word. You know what I mean, that edge thing that begins with T. Yeah, look at this. Looks like it's been, don't know if it's been crocheted or knitted. Yeah, very nice. You do with this in the winter time. Great idea, wrong time of year. You enjoying the weather then? Ain't it nice weather today? Absolutely gorgeous. A member of the public's just come up to me and asked if I'm monitoring the noise levels. So I said to him, "Pardon, I can't hear you, mate." No, I didn't. No, I did. I did really. Anyway, it seems to have disappeared now. Cooled down a bit. The noise levels have. So, well, let's go back through. Let's go back through this sort of learning dome and go and see if we go and chat to that stall holder or trader who I tried to speak to earlier. I couldn't damn well hear. I think the woman doing all that yelling is getting her breath back now. So let's go and have a look. What we got here? Fashion. No, I'm not really into my fashion, as you can probably tell if you know me. Tell you what, it's a really nice atmosphere now. I'm guessing it's got to be knocking on for 28 degrees. It's certainly warm. I don't want to stay out too long. When I went out to the St Anne's allotments in Nottingham on Wednesday, got home and a bald patch on my head resembled a bloody beetroot. I don't want to end up like that today. Let's have one more look around. Try and go this way so we can get away from that awful racket, which is far louder than it needs to be, and head back to base, get this chopped up, glued together, and then as if by magic you'll be able to watch it like you're doing right now. stomach or a gallon of beer, do you? There'd be pebble dashing all over the place. That's it from a fairly hot summer's day, nearly summer's day, last day in May, Saturday, here at the Green Hustle in Nottingham. I think it's time for me to disappear now. Do tell your friends about the channel. As always, do share it, like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost a penny, not much you get through these days. And I will speak to you very, very soon.